What's going on? Welcome to K Sports Talk. And yes, we're gonna find out where JD Cagulangan is going, and he's gonna be going to the KBL with Kevin Quiambao. Let's look. So, according to Beck PD 1983, yep, here it is, KQ, and he's gonna enter after with his family in the last week of December after spending Christmas in the Philippines. So after I think even JD too and KQ, so they're gonna be headed to South Korea and hope they are buying their winter clothes and hope they're all set, because I think his whole family's gonna go with him is what I possibly heard. And hey, bring his wife and kid, and of course JD, yes, he's going too. He's going to be joining KQ, even if they just played in the finals of UAAP. So this is going to be exciting. And yes, but and then of course Korea, they're really honest about their measurements because according to the program, you know JD was what listed at 5'10", 5'11", but SJ is listed at 5'9", and SJ, from Ateneo, and then JD, and he's going to be the fourth UP player active roster this year. He's 5'7", so that's going to be remain to be seen. And guess where? He's going to Sonic Boom, yes. But this is what he's competing with. We got a lot of Korean guards. Now, of course, he does wear number 12, but uh, that number belongs to forward Moon because he's the number one draft pick from 2023. So the likelihood of him giving up the jersey, I don't see it happening. So the inquiring minds, it is a moot point, but what number is JD going to wear? And of course, 28 is available for KQ, and that's where he's going. And, we got all these forwards here. I think KQ is going to do fine with this forward collaboration. Now, the question is, who's the new imports? And now, here's a battle. It's not the 24th. He meant to say, sorry, the 25th, January 16th. So, yeah. So he even says, I'm sorry. But, yeah, SJ. So, Ateneo versus UP. So, that could be a battle on the 16th, when SJ and, JD will go heads up. So, that's going to be interesting. But the question is, how would he fit into the system? Because we had Dave Idefonso under the second year coach. Because if you don't know, Dave Idefonso had a different coach the first year. I think that coach is now working with the Korean national team. And then he had another coach where I saw Dave like last Christmas, and after December, that was the last time Dave played in the KBL. He was in the D League for the rest of the time, and then as soon as they were out, yep, Dave's back. So hopefully, JD will fit into this team. And he's supposed to get a salary of 20,000. And yeah, and of course we see Tamal. But December 16th, while I was on the Navs effect show, I saw this, and then this report was sent to me by my buddy, and yeah, so KT Sonicboom signed the player, and of course they said, yep, the hint is that player's very short. Who? But we already knew it was. Most of us that follow Philippines basketball knows it's JD. So and the question was like, yep, is anyone else? We don't know yet because all 10 teams now have an Asian import. So that's what we're looking. But yeah, JD is going to Suwon KT Sonicboom, the team Dave Idefonso played for 2 years. And then, of course, Dolph Panapio, who didn't even make it to the season due to an injury. And now we have JD. So this is their third Asian import. And, of course, so this is the 16th late at night. And then we're going to go and then, of course, One Sport picked it up. It's the 17th. So, yep, we already know JD confirmed with Suwon KT Sonicboom. And hope, the best for JD because, because of, the thing with Dave Idefonso, who played all the way through October to December, was just non-existent after that. But, yeah, we have a bunch of UP players now, along with a couple Ateneo because, I did, talk to Dave during the season here and there. And, of course, KQ. So we got, a De La Salle with KQ. We have 4 UP players now with Tamayo, the Gomez's, and now, JD. And then, and then we got 2, NC2A Benede players with Gutang and Oksan. So Suwon, yep, signed back. And then, of course, RJ Abrientos, Reza Bandon Cabernet have, been around. And, of course, Abrientos is in, Ginebra. So there you go. So, yep, active Filipino players out there. All 10 now have a team right now. So there you go. And, yeah, they're in 4th, but, he does have to share time with, Haeun. So that's what, the dynamics is because Haeun and, Haeung are the faces of the KBL along with Lee Jung-hyun, who plays for the Sonos, where KQ is going to be playing with. So it's going to be interesting. And then, of course, for Sono, they look good because they have, if you guys don't know, Lee Kwang-hee, who played in the PBA with the Pure Foods. So, he's going to have familiar faces. Now, with Suwon KT Sonicboom, JD will have a pretty good interpreter. So he's going to have a good guy named Han. And, Han was Ron J. Abriento's interpreter during his Rookie of the Year campaign. So he's going to get a good guy right there in Suwon to, interpret what needs to be said. And I know Han, he, I've ran into him a couple times during the, when I was watching Ron J. So, yeah. So, the question is for Suwon KT Sonicboom, will he fit into that system? Because, Ha-Woon is the star of the team, but, he does get injured a lot. And, JD, I think, needs to take that role to come in and, bring up the minutes and just see where he goes. And hopefully he stays and fits with that system. Because, with the second-year coach, it hasn't been successful for Idefonso, and I'm not trying to diminish Dave here, but, and I don't know what the inner workings is, but hopefully JD, makes it through. I think the contract is a year and plus another year, I think this year, next year. So we'll have to see how this is going to go. But, Suwon, it's a nice arena because I've been there quite a few times when Dave was playing back in the day. So, So, best wishes for JD, and I'm going to try to hopefully maybe go and check out JD out there and see how, he fares in the KBL. And if SJ has fared well all these years, why not? Let's see if JD can do it. And I wish him the best. All right, so if any of you enjoyed in this content, please give me the HKO special. Help the king out. Hit the like, subscribe, and comment. And wherever you are, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video.